The Horizon franchise has officially entered its
Plot twist nobody asked for, but now I'm too curious to look away
era. For years, fans begged for a multiplayer Horizon experience, something co-op, something open world, something where you and your friends can get folded by a thunderjaw together instead of just emotionally by the freaking story. And Guerrilla Games even teased it themselves back in 2020, like a parent promising, yeah, we'll go to Disneyland, and then driving you to the freaking dentist instead. But now we finally get the big reveal, and it turns out the surprise MMO isn't coming from Guerrilla. Yep guys, NCSoft, the company known for MMOs that range from industry-defining classics to
games you only remember existed because someone once rage posted about them on Reddit.
And the platforms? Oh boy. Not PS5, not PS4, oh no, we're talking iOS, Android and PC, the holy trinity of... Wait, what do you mean PlayStation doesn't get this? If Aloy herself were here, she would probably override the entire marketing team and politely ask, are you sure this was the path you wanted? But guys, jokes aside, the game, it honestly looks incredible. Giant machine hunts, Monster Hunter style raids, rideable robots, crafting, customization. Basically everything fans wanted except,
the freaking console part.
So today, gamers and gamerettes, we're diving deep into what Horizon Steel Frontier actually is, why it already has the fandom split like a snapped freaking spear shaft, and how Sony somehow managed to confuse everyone by announcing 2 mobile spin-offs in the same week. Let's break down exactly what Horizon Steel Frontiers is before we grab the torches, the pitchforks, and the why is this not on PlayStation banners. At G-Star 2025, NCSoft pulled back the curtain and revealed what is basically Horizon meets Monster Hunter meets MMORPG, but in the nice way, not the spreadsheet and 500 freaking hotbars way. Right away, the trailer comes in hot. Giant open landscapes, massive machines, coordinated raid fights, characters rolling around like they just discovered dodge rolls actually matter in combat. The whole thing screams freaking potential. You play as a machine hunter in the Deadlands, it's already a mood. It sounds like the type of region where the tutorial is
good luck.
And according to the reveal, the game has full cross-platform servers, meaning PC players, iOS players, and Android players will all share the same space. Yep guys, this means someone on a high-end PC could be in the same raid as someone on a phone running at 18 frames powered by whatever battery percentage they forgot to charge that morning.
Beautiful.
The concept itself, well, it's kind of amazing guys. Giant machines designed for MMO raid mechanics could genuinely be hype. Imagine a saw tool that actually needs proper tanking. Imagine a Stormbird that doesn't politely hover in a cinematic, but instead immediately deletes half your team because someone didn't learn the dodge freaking timing. Imagine a Thunderjaw with attacks that require coordination instead of
hit the disc launcher until your thumbs fall freaking off.
The potential is huge, ironically bigger than most MMORPGs even bother reaching for these days. But then comes the freaking reality check. This isn't Guerrilla's internal multiplayer project guys, this isn't the rumored co-op Horizon spin-off. This is a separate game, made by a separate studio with a separate tone designed for a separate type of audience. And you can feel it too guys, the trailer is incredible, but it also screams mobile-friendly design language with that slightly glossy UI shine that gently whispers,
please don't ask us about microtransactions yet.
Not confirmed, not denied, just floating in the air like an NPC staring at a wall. Also, the absence of franchise characters raises some sort of questions guys. I mean, no Aloy, no Erend, no Silence cameo delivering a monologue while being 60% mysterious and 40% suspicious. It could be refreshing. Or it could be a sign of we didn't get to borrow the good toys from Guerrilla's shelf. We don't know yet. What we do know is the game has ambition, and the trailer actually sold it incredibly well. But we also know the Horizon fandom tends to react strongly when the brand moves outside its freaking comfort zone. They survived Zero Dawn going to PC. They survived Forbidden West DLC pricing discourse. But a Horizon MMO not on PlayStation? That's the kind of plot twist that makes even the loyal fans stare into the distance, whispering,
what do you mean freaking mobile?
Alright, let's talk about the elephant in the room, the charger in the outlet, the PS5 sitting in the corner wondering why its own franchise just ghosted it. Horizon Steel Frontiers is launching on iOS, Android and PC, but not PlayStation. Guys, that sentence alone caused more chaos than when Sony raised PS Plus prices for no reason other than
What are you gonna do? Not pay?
You'd think a Horizon MMORPG, a big sprawling world with giant machines and raid bosses, would be a natural fit for a high-end console built to flex its graphical muscle. But instead, we've got a situation where your phone
Yes. Your battery draining rectangle.
gets access before the console whose logo is literally on the franchise's birth freaking certificate. The reaction was immediate. Some fans were excited. MMO players, they love PC options, and mobile gamers get another massive title to flex on. But for PlayStation fans, they were in full
What do you mean Alloy left us for a Galaxy S freaking 24?
mode. The sentiment was basically, I love Horizon, I love MMOs, I love big machines, but why is my freaking $500 console acting like it's grounded and can't come outside to play? And the context makes it even worse because this is literally the second mobile-focused spin-off Sony announced within days. I mean, Ratchet & Clank, Ranger Rumble being the first. I swear guys, it's like Sony woke up, remembered mobile exists and said, yes, this is the direction.
Forget the console peasants.
Now, to be fair, and I mean barely fair, Sony might genuinely be trying to broaden its audience. Mobile gaming is huge in Korea, China, and Southeast Asia, and NCSoft has an actual track record of making MMOs that last beyond the freaking tutorial boss. So the partnership isn't inherently bad, but announcing it at a Korean convention with zero PlayStation mention, that's how you accidentally convince your entire fan base that you moved on and didn't leave a freaking note. And listen guys, I get it. The game being PC and mobile doesn't automatically make it bad. In fact, some mobile MMOs are ridiculously high quality now. But optics matter. Horizon is known as a visually cinematic console-defined IP. It's a PlayStation crown jewel. And instead of letting PS5 be the hero console that gets a major new entry, they gave it to Samsung, Google Pay,
And your laptop that overheats when you open freaking Chrome.
Now, it's not exactly the end of the world, but it's definitely one of those decisions where Sony confused everyone in under 12 freaking hours. Let's talk about the future of Horizon, a franchise that started as robot dinosaurs but sad, and somehow evolved into robot dinosaurs but now on your phone, good luck with your freaking battery. Horizon Steel Frontiers basically introduces a massive shift, and depending on how you look at it, this is either Sony expanding the universe or Sony accidentally stomping on their fans. But let's break this down without spiraling into madness.
Or at least while spiraling in a controlled, entertaining manner.
Prediction number 1. Horizon is officially entering its shared universe era, and Steel Frontiers is the first test. Sony clearly wants Horizon to become more than just Aloy's story. And honestly, good. I love Aloy, but the world is too rich to stay locked inside one character's freaking trauma cycle. A full MMO set in the Deadlands lets other hunters step into the spotlight, gives the studio room to introduce new tribes, new machine variants, and new regions without needing to drag Aloy into the room like,
Hey, save the world again.
It could expand the lore in ways the main game doesn't have time for. Now that right there, that's the praise. Now for the freaking roast. Predicting Horizon's future feels like predicting the weather on Mercury. 1 minute Sony promises a connected franchise ecosystem. The next they're announcing mobile spin-offs like a parent trying to prove they're hip and with the youth. And the sudden push toward mobile has fans wondering if Sony is starting to eye that sweet recurring mobile revenue instead of the traditional blockbuster model. Steel Frontiers could be that long-term service game Horizon's been quietly building toward. Or it could be another remember that moment? Like that random Uncharted freaking multiplayer project nobody asked for. Prediction number 2. If Steel Frontiers succeeds, Horizon multiplayer is officially here to stay. Good news is Guerrilla is still working on its own multiplayer project. Now that's not gone, it's just separate. That means guys, we could see a future where Horizon has a single player mainline series, a console focused co-op entry, and a giant MMO world operating at the same time. Guys, this is legitimately exciting. The IP has enough lore to sustain all freaking three. But here is the catch guys. If Steel Frontiers flops, Sony will pretend it never existed faster than they listed Knack 2 from their memories. Prediction number 3. This game's success or failure will permanently shape how Sony treats Horizon. If the community embraces it, Sony will push Horizon as their flagship multi-platform universe. But if the backlash keeps growing or the lack of a PlayStation version becomes a long-term problem, then Steel Frontiers becomes the weird cousin at family gatherings. Acknowledged, but never spoken about without sighing first. And now, the big one. How will fans react long term? Horizon fans are fiercely loyal to Aloy, to the lore, to the world. They will give the game a chance, even if through gritted teeth. But if Sony leaves PlayStation out permanently, that loyalty might snap harder than a machine's weak point after a triple stealth multiplier. The PC audience will show up, the mobile audience will show up, but the PlayStation faithful, they might treat Steel Frontiers like a freaking side quest.
They refuse to complete out of principle.
Horizon Steel Frontiers might genuinely become a fantastic game. The trailer looks incredible, the concept fits the universe perfectly, and NCSoft knows how to build an MMO world that actually lasts longer than a freaking seasonal battle pass. There is a real chance this becomes one of the most exciting expansions of the Horizon universe in years. A living, breathing world full of massive hunts, cooperative raids, and a totally new slice of the franchise's lore. But... and guys, that was a big but, like tall neck level big. The platform decision is going to haunt this game until Sony gives a clear freaking answer. Launching a Horizon MMO on mobile and PC while leaving PlayStation out is bold, or reckless, or genius, or all three at once. If Steel Frontiers stays off PlayStation permanently, the backlash from the core Horizon community could overshadow everything the game gets right. And honestly, they'd have a point. Guys, this could be an amazing new chapter for Horizon. But Sony needs to remember who carried this franchise from day one. Because guys, I freaking guarantee it, if PlayStation players feel abandoned, Steel Frontiers might end up fighting fans harder than any Thunder Joe ever could. What do you guys think? Are you excited for Horizon Steel Frontiers but disappointed that no console release is announced? Or are you just disappointed that no console release was announced?
Drop your grief, thoughts down below.
And guys, thank you once again for watching the video. If you enjoyed it, please consider leaving a like and subscribing for more content in the future. Take care and I'll see you in the next one.